We love to document our travel experiences so people can come along with us on our trips, particularly if they have something similar booked. This trip, however, may require a bit of explanation. We were given the unique opportunity, along with a handful of other travel industry professionals, to catch a ride on a very unique plane. But the fun began long before we boarded. First, we were met curbside by tuxedos and top hats. Next, we were served cocktails while waiting to check in. And then we were escorted to the security checkpoint to await boarding. The Crystal Skye is the world's largest private jet and is owned and operated by Crystal Cruises. It's a modified Boeing 777-200 long range, and normally such an aircraft would hold more than 300 people, but by the time Crystal put in the bar and the cocktail lounge, they had to settle for a few less people.
So we're officially on board the Crystal Skye now. There's 88 seats in this 777 plane, and they gave us a few goodies too while we're here. So this is my amenities bag, and I was told that it would be very exciting once I got inside. It's a lovely leather bag as a little souvenir gift from Crystal. There we go. I've got my official Crystal baseball hat. I have my Bose noise-canceling headphones, it looks like. An iPad for in-flight. It's my charger. My amenities kit. With all the essentials for flying, including the earplugs that Sue forgot to pack. So. Oh, please come in. This is one of our flight stewards here on Crystal Air. So, and what are you offering me?
Would you care for some champagne Virtuoso and rosé Virtuoso?
I would love the rosé. Mrs. Bradley, what can I offer you? Well, she'll have to. Well, here, you can have my rosé then. And I'll have an umbrella drink. What's this one?
This is white peach verini.
Yeah, this is not at all like flying in coach. I'm just saying, just so you know.
You are coach? What's that?
No.
It's a video.
Yes, sorry. I should have asked your consent first, but yes, you're on our video
That's
now.
Okay, never mind.
You're okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
After a short taxi, we were on our way to London Stansted. It didn't take long after the seatbelt sign went out for the party to start up in the lounge.
So you can see things are happening on the Crystal Skye. We thought we'd go take a look up front of the plane and see what we can find up there. How's every little thing? Is it all good? So this is the very front part of the 777. We've got lots of room on this plane. This is where the fun happens. So this is where the dining room and the bar are. So you can see they've set tables for us. Not all 88 of us can sit at the same time, but there's a bar up front as well where we can hang out. So, oh, Melissa, there we go. We're recording right now, so as long as you're okay with that. So. This is Melissa from, you're what, Senior Vice President of...
No, I'm Director of Strategic Partnerships.
Director of Strategic...
Thank you for the promotion.
It's what I do. I give people promotions all the time. So thank you very much for having us on board. This is nothing short of incredible. As we're looking around, we thought we'd come to the front part of the plane, and this is pretty okay. Well, thank you. Not a bad way to travel.
I can honestly say it's the only plane I've ever been on with an ice sculpture and a buffet, not to mention a full bar. Luckily, the lounge seats all have seat belts in case you hit an air pocket while you're up front. Of course, the more reasonable amongst us opted to try to get an hour or two of sleep in their lie-flat pods. I tried to understand a little bit about how the economics of traveling on the Crystal Skye worked, and needless to say, it's not cheap. To charter the plane, it costs about $50,000 per hour, but when you do the math, it's about the same as if you had 80 people all flying business class air rates to whatever your destination is. So there are many groups that charter the plane, and when it's not busy getting groups of people to one of Crystal's cruise ships, professional sports teams in North America often end up hitching a ride. This was the only transatlantic flight I've ever been on where I was sorry to see the plane land. On a typical English winter day, we left the Crystal Skye behind to go spend a few days in London. Riding back home in coach is going to be particularly painful this time.